All right, guys. Let me see if we are live. Yep, looks like we are live.
Now we're live?
Yep, it's showing on the Zoom, so.
Okay. I wonder if I could share it on Facebook.
You should be able to.
Let
me see here. Go over to. There we are.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
Great. Awesome, guys.
Awesome.
So, guys, how you doing? Once again, my name is Rich Guzman.
Hi, guys. I'm Anastasia Halls, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. And in today's video, we're going to be actually doing a live about the power of positive thinking and how it could change your life. And really, you know, even if you're trying to build a business online, even if you're trying to be better at working out, you know, getting results, success in your life, no matter what it is, the important thing is if you understand the power of positive thinking,
yes,
it's going to really help you effectively get more results, whatever you're trying to achieve in your life. So let me just make sure everybody's on here. Let's see, here we go. Hello, everyone. Cool. Let's see here. Okay, awesome. People are still getting on right now. So let me just...
I think we should share it to Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure you can share it.
Let's see here.
So I am going to start with the content.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I can't.
Okay. So guys, here's the thing I want to talk about. You know, I'm going to start off with just talking about different topics and things like that. The power of really the positive thinking in your life is really going to make a big difference because you're going to be able to really focus on the things that you want to achieve and not the negative, negative things. Like sometimes you have self-talk, self-doubt, and, it just doesn't really seem to help you, move forward and get the results that you're looking for in your life. Okay. So how to incorporate positive thinking into your life. We're going to talk about that today because I want to make sure that you actually follow these steps we're going to share with you so you could actually apply it in your life, in your business, and whatever you're trying to do out there and make it happen, okay? So one of the things that I've been doing, guys, has been studying yoga and meditating, okay? Yoga and meditation is really good because it calms the mind and it just, it just eliminates those impurity thoughts. All those thoughts that are in your mind that just are not, pure, they're negative, and they're not really helping you and serving you. So I would focus on really, learning a little bit about yoga, learning a little bit about meditation. So that way you can start really relaxing your mind and calming your mind down. Because honestly, guys, the brain is very noisy, okay? So the mind can fool you and it could say all these things and, and give you self-talk and it goes into a negative state where you actually are not really helping yourself.
That's so true because I had, problems with that in the past. And, sometimes it comes and creeps in when it wants, So it's like the egoic mind keeping you behind, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And we always want to be right? And the reality is, it's not about being right all the time. It's really focusing on just doing the right thing in general, okay? So honestly, guys, yoga has really helped me out a lot. Learning, studying it, applying it, helping with my breathing, things like that. I mean, it's just so important because, the breath actually calms the mind when you could actually think a lot clearer when you're done with that exercise, which is amazing. Okay. The other thing is to look for the positive in life, guys. Don't look for all the negative because, like I said earlier, we are surrounded with so much negativity everywhere on the news. Our friends, it could be our family, doesn't support what we're doing, doesn't believe in us, right?
So
our friends don't believe in us. I think we're like nuts because we decide to go after a goal because maybe they just weren't brave enough or have courage enough to go after those goals. Mm-hmm. They're going to say negative things because that's all they know in their own mind. And plus, you got to think about what are they surrounded around, right?
True, their environment and their upbringing and things of the programming that they've had in the past that affects them. And then they try to incorporate that in the present.
Absolutely. And that's a very good point. Mm-hmm. So guys, look to the positive, okay? because when you are moving forward, and you're focusing on what you're doing, okay, if you maintain positivity, what's going to happen is you're going to see more opportunities and more doorways open up for you.
Absolutely.
As you're trying to achieve your goal. Okay?
Totally agree with that.
Because there's something I learned a long time ago. Like it was a story, and this person was like extremely negative. And what I remember from the story was the person missed out on so many opportunities in their lives that when they were thinking more negatively, they were passing up opportunities like left and right. But once they turned to thinking more positive, they started to see more opportunities right in front of them because they were actually aware of them. Because what happens is if you're thinking more negative, you're not aware of the opportunities around you, right? You're not aware of the next things, the next level that could take you to to that stratosphere. So also very important, guys, smile. Smile is very powerful. Like I tell people on Facebook, when you put a picture up on there, smile. Let the person, the people know that who are looking at that picture that you're happy, that you're excited, that you own the world. This is your life. You want to live it to the fullest. Smile, and people get attracted, to people who smile. Okay, very, very, very important. Okay, so don't forget to smile. And here's the thing, guys. This might be like a no-brainer, but surround yourself with positive people, because when you surround yourself with positive people, what happens is you create this energy field, you create this energy around you and other people. And if more people are positive and you're around those positive people, you become positive, and then that's a stronger force to be reckoned with. Okay. I love being around positive people that are moving forward, people that are like-minded, or maybe they're ahead of you. Maybe they're have more results, more success, and what they already achieved, and you're trying to get there. Surround yourself with people where you want to go. Okay. So if you see someone that is at a place where you want to be, surround yourself with those people because they'll help you get there. They'll help you get there because I'm sure their mindset is a lot more on the positive side than the negative side.
That's true, because I found when I started changing my circle of influence, I've been able to learn so much information that I probably wouldn't be able to get from my warm circle of influence, like my friends and my family and my colleagues at work and things like that.
Yeah.
When you surround yourself with people that are like-minded like that, they have a wealthy mentality. They do things differently than most people, and you can pick up on those tips that you would not be able to get anywhere unless you paid money, by hanging around the right kind of people that are like wealthy mentality people.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you guys know us, we've been pumping out video for a while, but if you don't know us, I will tell you a quick story. I mean, we are online entrepreneurs. Okay. We work, from home, and we don't have jobs. We fired our boss 2 years ago. You fired your boss. Last year I fired my boss, and we've been complete 100% full-time, right from home. We were able to travel. We spoke on stage several times to really help and guide people in the right direction, with their online business and things like that. So, you probably want to ask yourself, like, well, how did we get there? And if you're asking this question, is we eliminated all negative thoughts completely. Okay. And don't get me wrong, we've had people literally like around us, negativity, chastise us, all this stuff. And you know what, guys, honestly, you guys could achieve and do anything that you want if you put your mind to it. Okay. So just learn to halt negative thoughts immediately. Let go of all those negative thoughts, because you got to give yourself permission to stop. Okay. It's okay to give yourself permission to say, you know what, I stopped. And that's what we did. We said, you know what? We're going to stop all the negativity. We're not going to focus on the negativity. We're going to focus on our business, our lifestyle, being an online entrepreneur, focusing on how to, reach results, higher results, and have great success. And then be able to travel, speak on stage, and help people to achieve great results. And that, to me, is very fulfilling and, rewarding. So for us, eliminate all negative thoughts, because that will literally help you achieve what you want to achieve, hands down. Okay. And we're living proof of that.
If you have a problem letting go of limiting self-beliefs, the best way to approach that and combat that problem that I have found is to actually engulf yourself with personal development That means to read books and literally go out there and look on YouTube videos that are by influential people that are the experts in that field of personal mindset and development. And some key people that I can tell you as far as great authors, great people that speak on stage, hold workshops and seminars on this particular problem are Anthony Robbins, Les Brown, and Bob Proctor.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I've studied Bob Proctor. I've studied Les Brown. I studied Jim Rohn. I've studied, the list goes on and on. Like I've hired my coach, Jeffrey Combs, you know, like Anthony Robbins. It just goes on and on. The reason why is because you want to read information that people can help you who already walked that path. Okay?
Yes.
Very, very important. If you could follow a path that was already walked, you could start that journey yourself as well. Okay? Don't think that you can't, because you actually can. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? And here's the thing, guys. Don't play the victim mentality.
Ooh.
This is a big one.
Yes.
A lot of people have a victim mentality of like, you know, this is owed to me. Like I, you know, I should have this and stuff like that. You shouldn't have this. You deserve to have something, but you know, don't expect it. Okay.
In other words, don't live your life. If you are in business, don't think you're entitled to something as if the world owes you something.
Yeah.
Because the world doesn't owe you anything. You have to understand that if you start taking responsibility for your actions, for the things and the circumstances that you put yourself in, no one puts you in that situation but yourself. Exactly. So if you put yourself in that situation and you don't like your situation, then change it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, yeah, we've all been there. So I want you guys to really right now, if anything, write this down. List 5 things that you are grateful for at this moment. At this moment, what are you grateful for? Okay. This is a very powerful exercise because some people really have trouble actually writing stuff down. And I can tell you, if you practice this, you're going to start being more aware of positive things around you, and you'll be more aware of opportunities around you when you actually do this. But you must apply it, and you must write it down, literally. Okay.
If you want to, you know, have better things and the finer things in life, then start appreciating the finer things that are already in your life right now.
Yes.
As far as showing gratitude for, you know, not materialistic things, but what is it that makes you happy? What is it that, you know, tells you that I woke up this morning and wow, it wowed you. So what is that wow factor? What is that factor that says like, wow, I appreciate, you know, this, that, and the other? Like, what do you really appreciate? Like for me, I appreciate my son. I appreciate, you know, my partner. I appreciate the business that I'm in. I appreciate, you know, the income I've been blessed with, the home that I live in, you know, the traveling, the perks of, and the benefits of my own work and effort and labor that got me to where I am right now. So you need to show gratitude for those things, because if you want things to get better, you need to appreciate what you have now.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, hands down. So now what I want you guys to do, you know, if you wrote this down, okay, I hope you did. All right. I want you to really just start being nice to yourself. This is a big one, guys. A lot of people are not nice to themselves because they have self-talk and self-doubt, and then start saying bad things about themselves. Oh, like, you know, oh, like I'm fat, or, you know, I'm a loser, or, you know, oh, you're so ugly. And, you know, you start to say, you know, these things to yourself. You start to really, just put a negative imprint in your soul. It's not good. You got to really be nice to yourself. You got to love yourself. And I tell people this, I tell my students this as well. Love yourself, care about yourself. Okay. You only got one you. You got to take care of it. You got to love it. Okay. And when you do that, when you do things, you'll appreciate the things that you're doing more to achieve those goals.
One of the exercises that I could recommend to find out if you're being nice to yourself or not is to literally, by keeping it real, walk around with your smartphone, if you have it, put on the voice recorder, and every single moment, every single time you say something negative out your mouth about yourself, you want to record that thought, that actual vibration. You want to record it into your phone. And then at the end of the day, before you go to sleep, watch this. You play back and listen to all the recordings and listen to how many times in the day that you've said negative things about yourself and you didn't treat yourself so good just that day. And then try to match what happened throughout the day. Like if there was some bad things that happened after you said what you said, then you need to catch on to that. Because I did this exercise. One of my mentors named Yurka, she taught me this, and it was from her book. And it was called Supreme Influence. And she said, if you don't know how to be nice to yourself, if you don't know how to appreciate yourself and treat yourself real good, or why bad things keep happening to you, why don't you try walking around one day and just record all the negative things that you say? And wow, I couldn't believe how much stuff came out of my mouth just from saying bad things about myself and, you know, and belittling my demeanor. And I'm not that person. I'm not that false identity, and neither are you. So you need to start treating yourself better and loving yourself. And that is one way that you can find out. And once you do, you'll never talk like that again. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, definitely. So now, guys, okay, I want you to understand something. No one is perfect. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. No one is perfect, right? Don't dwell on your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Okay? You're not going to hit it every, out of the park every time. Okay? Build your self-esteem up. Okay? And engage in new confidence. All right? Because when you do that, it helps you realize that, you know what? I appreciate myself. I love myself. I know I'm not perfect, but I do the best that I can. All right. And another thing, guys, learn to accept compliments. This is one thing that Ace had a problem with in the beginning when I first met her. I gave her a compliment. True. I said,
so true.
I said, you are an amazing person. You are very beautiful. And when the first time I've ever said that, she had trouble accepting that compliment. But after a while, she realized, like, wow, I am beautiful. I am amazing. You know why? Because I told her that she is amazing. And I kept saying it over and over and over again. I still say it still to this day. Mm-hmm. And we've been together for 8 years, right? So, yeah, we just turned 8 years in August, which is really cool. So understand, guys, that when you actually literally learn to accept compliments and appreciate yourself, that builds up your self-esteem. That makes you, you feel better about your self-image and your confidence, and you can take on the world, okay? You can take on the world because a compliment is meant to be given. It's a gift, okay? It's a gift.
And there's a quote that is great to go with this tip. It's by Winston Churchill, and I love what he said. As a matter of fact, I found this quote today, and I thought it was awesome, and I shared it for my Mindset Monday.
Yeah, you put it on Facebook, huh?
I did. Yeah. It was by Winston Churchill. And it says, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Ooh, I like that.
So are you thinking that you're done, or you're ready to quit, or are you just getting started? That's what you really got to think about.
Absolutely. So now, guys, okay, we talked a lot about positive thinking. I'm going to leave you with this last one, okay? Focus on what's possible. Focus on what's possible. Get rid of the negative words like I can't, all right? Because that is the worst word you could use in your vocabulary.
Bury it.
It should not even be in the dictionary.
Bury it.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Bury your I can't. Put a tombstone on it in today's date. I bury I can't.
Remind yourself that you don't need other people's approval for your accomplishments, right? Focus on your own capabilities and what's possible.
Yes.
Incorporating positive thoughts in your life can change, your future. You become happier, healthier, more successful if you believe that you can. Okay? So now what I want to do, guys, we talked about, being positive and stuff like that. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So I want you to think about these things, okay? And you might want to take notes on this. All right? This is what happens when successful people apply these things. Okay? And I'm going to share with you, okay, how positive thinking can change your life, but we must apply these positive things.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes.
So here we go. We got some something to write on or type, whatever you're doing, and write this down. This is going to be really good. Positive people share characteristics that promote good health and overall happiness. You guys get that? Positive people share characteristics that promote good health and overall happiness. They think about and empathize good things in life. Okay? They are grateful and thankful. They don't complain. That's a big one, guys. They don't complain. They feel they can do anything to achieve success and reach their goals. They believe in abundance. They don't believe in lack. They are confident. And they also eat a healthy diet, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. Which this is what we've been working on. We've been working on how can we eat better, how can we exercise more regularly, and get enough sleep, right? So having a positive attitude is something that can be changed. You don't have to live with negative thoughts. When you catch yourself being negative, change that thought. That's when you start to play that little game and you start to become aware of that thought creeping in before it even happens. Like, oh, there it is. Boom, awareness kicks in. And then you just know what's happening. And in the moment, you can shut it off. That's what I've learned to do.
And being that today is Monday, most people today, and I wrote this in my email today, most people today dread a Monday. They self-talk negatively and say, oh my gosh, I hate Mondays, right? And you know, that used to be me 6 years ago. I used to be like, oh my God, I hate Mondays. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to, I want to stay home.
Oh, you used to work in a cubicle.
And I can't wait till Friday, right? Because you got happy hours. So you can't wait till Friday. But when I realized becoming an entrepreneur and, reading books and like I told you, watching videos and listening to the right influential people with mindset and personal development, I learned to cut that noise and stop speaking that way and speaking those negative self things. Yes, thank you. Speaking those negative self-talk, limiting beliefs into existence, because I noticed every time I say I hate something, it would put out something like bad energy and it would attract something bad to happen in my day. So no more of I hate Mondays. I shift my thinking, just like Rich said, you shift that thought into a positive thought and say, I love Mondays. Why? Because while everybody's at work, working their 9 to 5, running through rush hour traffic, I'm at home creating $1,000 days, and I'm able to create that because I'm able to have my own business from home. And I'm able to see my son and spend the summer with him while everybody else still has to go to work. You see, that's what I'm grateful for. And that's the great power of being positive.
Absolutely. So with that being said, guys, we're ready for some Q&A. And let me head over to the chat section here. Let's see. Hey, Clinton. Hey, Terry Tracy. Priscilla. Hey, Freedom by Design. What's happening? Hey, Jane. How you doing? So, guys, we are actually going to be taking some Q&A. If you have a question, just type it in the chat right there. Right on the right, you can see right there. And it says, just say something. You can ask a question right there. You got the emojis right below.
Yes.
And then in the comment section, you can leave a comment as well. And you tell us what you thought about this training. Tell us what you like. And also, guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up and let us know that you liked it. And also share it, because sharing is caring.
Yes, sharing is caring. That's right.
Okay, guys, so let me see. Any questions here? Let me see. So Priscilla says, just getting started. Okay.
It is a journey, thinking positive it's like almost a skill set in itself, just like about, searching for happiness and learning how to be happy all the time. That's a skill set, be honest with you. So when you're just getting started, Priscilla, you have a duty to your family. You have to work. We understand that. You have a job. We understand that. But at the end of the day, you want to be fulfilled, right? You don't want to go to bed feeling less fulfilled because, all you saw was your boss all day long getting on you about doing certain things. But what about the things that you love to do, right? So this is another thing that you have to think about when you're just getting started. Think about starting on your own plan for like what you're going to do as far as your plan B. What is your plan B? And get real clear on what you're going to do for your plan B. So that way you can have a better lifestyle, a better circumstance. Like Rich said, if you don't like something, you got to change it. But you can't look at it as, I'm just getting started. I'm nowhere near you guys. I'm not as far as I come. think about where you've been 90 days ago before you got started, and then think about how far you've come and be appreciative of that, because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot along the way 90 days ago before you came to this point to get started.
That's a very good point, because some people don't really look how far they've come. They just think about like, I know where I want to go, but I'm not getting those results yet. But if you look back, if you look at what you've learned and what you've accomplished so far and what you're putting together, it's a lot. And you got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
You got to appreciate yourself and like yourself, love yourself, and say, wow, great job. I talk to myself all the time. You know what I mean? Like, not like a crazy person, right? But I talk to myself because I appreciate myself. I'm like, hey, Rich, awesome, man. Great job, right? Because we have to live with ourselves. We have to live in our bodies, right? We have to appreciate ourselves and love ourselves for who we are. So whenever things don't go right, because it's going to happen, we always focus on what went right. If we focus on what went right, we're going to be able to really focus on what can work instead of what can't work.
Exactly.
Okay? So I always mess that word up, right. I would say right or right.
It's your accent.
My accent, right?
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, let me see if we got any more questions here. Right or right. Oh, pause that. Let's see here. Oh, look at the hearts, the smiles.
She says yes.
Yes. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome, guys.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So if we don't have any questions, guys, we could actually make this live a wrap.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
But I just want to thank everyone for stopping by our live today. With your daily dose of marketing education. We do personal development training. We do actual self-help motivation. We also do marketing education. We do lead generation training. We do how to, understand email marketing, how to build an audience, how to engage with the audience, how to sell to the audience, no matter what niche you're in, so you can learn exactly how to build a business online effectively.
Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zones if you're international, and stop by the hotspot right here on Ace and Rich Freedom by Design on YouTube, and make sure that you're here so you can participate, ask questions in the chat live with us as we're training you first class on internet marketing training. With that being said, my name is Anastasia Haldridge, better known as Coach Ace.
And my name is Rich Guzman, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that red button there, subscribe. Also, give us a thumbs up if you liked our content, and make sure that you click on that bell so you get the latest trainings through the notifications. Okay? So guys, take care, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. Bye now.
Bye.